It's obviously going to be difficult. It'd have been nice to maybe see if they played against Cowdenbeath, but sadly the game was off, so you're kind of a wee bit of a blank canvas. Obviously the two players, the big names that they've signed are their household names, so we'll know what they're capable of, but how they'll fit into Rangers' team will be the kind of the difficult thing for our manager to combat. But as I said, he's experienced enough that I'm sure nothing will fluster him, and he'll have us ready to at worst put in a very good performance and hopefully get a result against a top side that showed it the last time they played against Celtic. I don't think this game individually has that. I think that the run we have will we've got, I think, a tough 4 or 5 games coming up that I think will show where we will challenge and where we will finish come the end of the season. So obviously you need to do the business every week, but the run we've got coming up is going to be difficult, and it starts against a very good side on Wednesday night, which will hopefully be a good crowd. Obviously there's a wee bit of added spice with a couple of things that have been on in the background, and we're just all looking forward to the game coming. There's a team structure that we missed Greg for a few games in the middle of his loan. I think was he suspended for try headbutt something or so. It was he'll be a big miss because he's got Greg has real quality, which not saying none of us possess him, but he was kind of him and Jordan complemented each other well, and then when you'd aim and running off them. So again, we're in a transition stage just now. We're losing Greg, we'll need to adapt things, but it gives players that haven't maybe played or new signings chances to impress, and that's all you can ask for in football. Boys came in on Saturday and done very well, got a good result against a difficult Forfar side, and always a difficult game whenever you're expected to win. So no, it's albeit there's a wee bit of disappointment around losing Greg immediately and then obviously Jordan in the summer, but there's still loads to be optimistic about, and we're excited for the game. Anything's possible, as Leicester proved, because albeit we don't know the resources they have, they had a lot less than your Man United, your Man Cities, but look, I think it's still very, very early to even suggest that's a possibility. Again, this run will maybe suggest if we're going to compete the full length of the season. We did over the calendar year, but again, we're coming up against a tough side on Saturday that if we win, people no doubt will be talking about it again, but again, that just might poke 2 bears this time rather than just Celtic whenever we were winning the league a couple of months ago. So we have all got our feet firmly on the ground here. We're enjoying where we are in the league, but bearing in mind we're still only a point ahead of Aberdeen, who are 4th, and as I said, so far the gaffer's term at Kilmarnock's been outstanding, and hopefully it can continue. If it doesn't, he's still done an amazing job, so there's no stress. Not really. I think we have players that maybe suit being under the cosh a bit. Jordan's extremely quick on the counter attack. Eamon likes to play off the shoulder, so whenever you're playing against the teams that are expected to dominate, which Celtic and Rangers are with the resources, even Aberdeen with the resources, should be dominating, and they do. The first two certainly do, and you're then kind of playing a wee bit of counter attacking, and it suits some of our players. I say maybe even myself as well. But as I said, we don't really know what Rangers are going to bring on Wednesday, but it's going to be tough, and we're going to need to take pressure and take our chances when they come, and whoever the manager selects, I'm sure will be capable of doing that.